So last week we came home and found that we had some water stains on our dining room ceiling from a shower. Our master bedroom shower is leaking water, and so today I was waiting on the plumber to come by. So I really was trying not to get too deep into anything because I didn't know when he was going to show up, because it was one of those windows from 9 to 12 he'd show up. So I put off prospecting because I didn't want to be in the middle of a phone call when he knocked on the door, and maybe that's just an excuse, I don't know. But I've been trying to do a lot of other stuff, like my Facebook prospecting, doing some training, and getting ready for the rest of the week, and wrapping up things from the weekend. I did a showing this weekend that I didn't tell you guys about, and you know, it was a lot of fun. It was good to meet these people because we've been chatting on Facebook for quite some time. I'm kind of disappointed to find out that they're not quite ready to finish their pre-approval, so that they're not right at the point to buy a house. But I think we hit it off. I think we built a connection. I really like this couple, a young couple ready to buy their first home, and I really hope that I can help them do that. Other than that, I'm still trying to sell my house. I think we got it priced perfectly now. I've gotten a lot more interest this past week, and I just got a message from Showing Time that there's been a showing scheduled for Thursday. So hopefully we'll get this sucker sold soon. I really don't want to hit 60 days on the market for my first listing. I've already surpassed 30, and that's disappointing enough. Other than that, guys, you know, I'm still chucking along, still working hard. And I wonder what you guys are out there doing to build your business. What are you doing today to build your business for tomorrow? Okay, are you prospecting? Are you as far as on the phone, are you door knocking? Are you doing mailers? Are you doing Facebook ads? You know, what are you doing? I specifically don't do Facebook ads only because I don't have the time to pick up something else and try to learn it. You know, and honestly, I'm tired of spending money. I've spent so much money in these first 6 months as a real estate agent, it makes me sick. And it also fills me with fear that I'm not going to get enough money back to pay these things off. But I try not to think that way because I know it's going to happen. It just may not happen when I want it to, which was yesterday. But seriously, guys, what are you doing to build your business? What are you doing to get your name out there? And what are you doing to let people know that you're a real estate agent, that you're looking for work, and that you're ready to hustle? You know, every day we should be doing something. Okay, I was at getting my Jeep tuned up this weekend, and asked the manager if he was looking to buy or sell a house, and he told me, hey, you know what, we're actually going to be looking to sell a house or buy a house later on in the summer. So I gave him my card, told him what I do, told him I'd be happy to meet with him and explain him how the process works. He seemed grateful, took my card. We'll see what happens. Okay, I know where he works, so I can always follow up. So what are you doing, guys, to get that business going? Hopefully you're doing at least one thing every day. You should be doing several things every day. You should be having at least 10 conversations a day, and if you're doing that, there's no reason why you can't succeed. All right, I'll holler at you guys later. I better get back to work. Talk to you soon. I'm going to pick up my wife and daughter. The end of my day came quickly. I didn't get a lot done as far as prospecting, and I hate that. I hate it. But I did do a lot of my Facebook fishing. I don't really call it fishing. It's mostly just Facebook interaction, but I do it with a purpose. I do it with intent to meet people, to get in front of people, and to build that brand, to build that brand awareness that will eventually lead to referrals and clients. So with that being said, I did a lot of training today, okay? And specifically, the best part of the day was the training I did through Hank Avig's program, 24 to Live. Hank Avig created the 36 to Life program, and just Google 36 to Life or Hank Aving, A-V-I-N-K, and you'll probably, if you listen to Real Estate Uncensored with Greg McDaniel, you probably heard his name mentioned. Hank Avig is a Exp Real Estate agent, and also a big coach who basically took some of the ideas from 7 levels of communication. He may not know I realize this, but a lot of what he teaches does come from 7 levels of communication, except he puts a twist on it and modernizes it. If you've ever read 7 Levels of Communication, you can tell that that book was written in a time when social media wasn't that big of a thing in people's lives. Well, Hank recognizes that people communicate through written messages as much as they used to, which can still be a good way to communicate, and he advocates for that in some of his methods. However, it's not the main method of communication. Hank Avick has basically taken social media and created a way to run your real estate business around social media, which is great for people like me and probably everybody today that's a real estate agent, because we're all on social media for a lot of our day. I mean, if you're smart, you're time blocking time on social media because you want to get out there and get in front of people and interact with people and build relationships. And it's a lot easier and more time efficient to do it that way than it is to make phone calls or to send letters. It's a lot cheaper than sending letters, sending postcards and things like that. So anyway, I was doing my 24 to Live training today, and our first assignment last week was something that I recognized from 7 levels of communication, which was to find a type of service, okay? Basically to connect the service provider and the person that needs that service. And with the goal of that service provider getting these constant referrals from you and eventually sending you referrals that they come across of people that need a real estate agent. So that was our first assignment, and I kind of half-assed it. I didn't put as much effort into it, but it's something I'm going to continuously do over time. But this next assignment falls right up my alley, which is basically we're getting into prospecting. And the point I want to get to you is this. We need to look at the way people prospect, the way the majority of agents are prospecting, and find a way to stand out and do it differently. So for example, everybody's calling expires. Everybody's cold calling expires, going through the same, overused scripts from Tom Ferry to Michael Ferry to, all these like hundreds of people that buy into a coaching program and download the same PDFs with the same scripts. So we have to do something differently. And the biggest difference is, instead of just being the transactional agent that's going through the motions adopted from other people, you need to be yourself and stand out and create a human relationship, a human connection, so that these people see you as a human being that cares about their outcome and not a real estate agent that only cares about their personal gain. Okay? So with that being said, the majority of agents will phone call, put someone in CRM, follow up. Eventually they'll get some conversions. But how many more conversions would you get, and how many less people would you need to contact? If, for example, you found some expireds and you printed off their MLS sheet from their expired listing, and you highlight things on there that you feel could have been done better, and then you write a note at the bottom and say, hey, I saw that your home expired or came off market. I know you're really disappointed in the fact that it didn't sell. I highlighted some things that I think could have been done differently. If you're interested in learning more, give me a call. And then go knock on the door, and if they're there, talk to them and hand that to them. And if they're not there, tape it to the front door. And then follow up with some creative things, like follow up with I almost got in a wreck. Follow up with a send-out card or a postcard with his personal message or something along those lines. Okay, so point being, guys, is be creative, stand out, make connections, and eventually, if you connect with that person enough, they're going to see that you give a shit, and they're going to call you when the time comes for them to go back on market. Okay, so I'm not going to get into the details of how to do that, because I feel like it's, I paid money to get access to this stuff, and I'm not just going to give it away for free, and it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the coach that taught it to me. But I've given you the broader, outline of what you need to do. So go out there and stand out and make human, heartfelt connections and watch your business change. Okay, I'm going to show you that this stuff works, because for over the next 2 weeks we have to do our assignment is to do this with 20 to 25 people. I'm going to shoot for 30, and hopefully I will get some listings out of it, because we are about to go into the listing season. Alright? Okay guys, I'm going to be with my wife and daughter the rest of the night. I'll try to post some more stuff, but other than that, thanks for watching. I'll holler at you later.